So how was the entire collaboration with Anirudh and all the people involved in the Devara project?
It's always a great collab with Anirudh. It's been like a, what do you call it? More like a jam than anything else, because uh, he doesn't do recording. It's always like, he's recording you and you're just next to him on the mic, and it's more of a give and take, and it's very okay, you like this, you don't like this, and he's very quick and very decisive. So I like that about being a musician, and it's easy to feed off each other's energy.
Right, right, right.
So that way, this song has been such a great ride. It has a very, it's not a very like a love song. It is not a dance song, but it's a very sweet spot
Right,
between
right.
a nice romantic slow dance, swing, bounce, lots of things. But it was such a great recording. I mean, we had such a great time.
Will you sing for us?
Yeah, eventually.
Eventually?
Eventually.
Yeah, we'll do that. All right. So, how when you say that it was a lovely experience, a little sweet spot musically as
Huh.
such. So, how did this collab happen? Like, how did you get on board for this song?
What do you call that song? I said, okay, send the song. Okay, I learned it. And then I showed up here in Chennai, and we recorded for 2 days. We took our time
Hmm.
to set the vibe right.
Right, right.
Check keys, where the voice sounds, really, really apt for the song. But yeah, I have this, what do you call it? Anirudh has a great eye for casting. I think some things that you can't see. I mean, I don't know how he can see it, and he has that very, very good eye for casting. Yeah.
So you have Telugu roots. Of course, you're not based out of here, but you have Telugu roots.
Yes, yes.
If you can tell us a little bit about your roots from here.
Yeah, మా అమ్మ నాన్న entire family ఇక్కడి నుంచి ఓకే తెలుగు వాళ్ళందరూ యూ స్పీక్ తెలుగు యూ
No.
డోంట్ ఓకే యాక్చువల్లీ the roots come from Vijayanagaram.
Right.
So my great grandfather's from there, and we were born and brought up in Jamshedpur, but of course my grandmothers lived with us, so we used to speak Telugu at home with them, and yeah, I mean, growing up, we had varied music happening at home. Like we also had Hindustani classical, we also had Carnatic music at home, we also had Western classical because my brother was learning piano. So yeah, it was quite a mix, but yeah, it's always there. That's the connect that I have with my mom also now. Yeah, we speak in Telugu. Yeah.
Do you have any special memories of Hyderabad itself?
Food. Food is always a special memory because my nanny's sisters were here. I mean, they're no more, but we used to visit them. And we didn't know where to go and have food because the best food happened at home. My grandmothers, my aunts, they're such great cooks. So yeah, we would have a lot of good dum biryani. There was always some nice bagar bengan.
Hmm.
There was always some nice bagaramno, like the mint pulao.
Right, right.
That's also very, very nice here. So yeah, we used to have all of this here. Yeah, food is always a good memory. Yeah.
So tell us about. Of course, everyone knows you as a singer, but who is Shilpa Rao, a person at home? What are your other interests apart from singing your heart out?
Climbing trees. But this is a very climbable tree. If you leave me, I would be sitting at one of the branches. I think it's a very peaceful thing to do.
Okay. So apart from climbing trees, music, any other interest you have? You like to travel, read books,
Anything. I love to
everything.
travel. I love to read books. I travel for food, especially all these things. Yeah. That's always what do you call? My association with any place is always about the people and the food. Yeah.
Right, right. So, what inspired you to be a singer? Of course, your family is known for having singers, right? So, what was it? Your family members that influenced you to become taking up singing, or how
Yeah,
does
they
it
wanted
happen?
me to be a singer. I didn't have many aspirations growing up. I wanted to climb a tree, or probably not even that. I'm very like someone who doesn't have a plan, or I don't have any. So what will I do tomorrow? Or what will I do 5 years from now? I don't have those kind of.
Some sort of set plan? No,
No,
no.
no, no, no. It's actually them, but I do have this connection with music. That's one thing that I can express very easily. I think uh, in music. If you say if I have to describe weather, I would describe it in music. So I have that, which is what do we call it? That's an inbuilt.
Right.
You can't do anything about it.
That's in the
You
genes.
can't
Yeah.
neglect it. You can't shut it off. So it's there.
You have been into music industry for many years now. So how has your journey been? I know.
How has my journey been? Well, in a nutshell, meeting great people, uh, working with them, learning so much with them, learning so much from them,
Right.
and of course, eating good food.
Everything comes back to food.
Food is everything. That is true.
So if you have to describe yourself in 3 words, what would that be?
Inconsistent, inconsistent, inconsistent. Thoroughly. That's who I am. Yeah.
All right, okay. Going along with that inconsistent part.
Yeah.
So you have collaborated with so many composers, singers. Anyone you want to do? You haven't collaborated yet, but it's there in your bucket list as such.
There are many actually. I mean, I want to work with Sting. I mean, that would be great. I would love to do something with Weekend. I love to do something. Sushin Shah, I'm a huge fan.
Mhm.
I love his work. Um, so yeah, these are some people who I would love to work with. Yeah. Yeah.
So when you know choose a particular song, what what is the initial thing that attracts you to it?
I think subtlety is one thing which I like. Be it a dance song, be it a love song, be it something which is more inclusive, be it anything, you need to have the subtlety. It shouldn't seem like you're trying too hard
Right.
to achieve that expression or what you want to say. So I like subtlety in whatever you are trying to make. And of course, I love lyrics. I'm a huge sucker for good lyrics. Yeah. So yeah. These are some things that I look for. Uh, yeah, a great tune will it just hits you. Like,
Right.
I mean, there's no shying away from that. So a great tune is just like it's a great tune when you hear it. Yeah.
So you have performed live so many places here, abroad, everywhere. So performing live for an audience and or singing at a studio, recording the song.
Right.
How do you change it for performing live? Do you change it or you keep it the
So
same?
it's a very interesting question because we do. What you hear as a record level
Mm.
translate. I mean, translating it into the stage format. I think there should be bifurcation. They both. Not every time can be the same.
Right, right.
So we try to adapt it to the stage, and we try to make it more people friendly because over here it's not just you trying to
Right.
express yourself. It is always bouncing off the energy of the audience. So
Sort of interactive.
it has to be.
Right.
So we keep a lot of room for that, and we feed off their energy. So if
Right.
they're not
Vibing along with
yeah,
it. Yeah.
there's no point. So
Right.
yeah, we always leave a lot of room for that. Yeah, yeah.
So, do you have any favorite songs of yours that you think, yeah, these are my top 3 songs, which I think it's on my list?
Yeah, I like all of them.
course, you like all of
Yeah,
them, but
see, you get very emotionally attached. Yeah.
all
So
right.
it's tough to pick like
Mhm.
1 or 3 or even 10. Not often.
All right. So, you have sung in so many languages. How do you pick up the nuances in the languages that you are not? Of course, it's not your mother tongue.
It helps to hear music from that language.
Uh-huh.
The more you listen to, it's not just so much the phonetics or the pronunciation, it's also the emotion that comes through it. So uh, it always helps when you hear more music from that uh, zone or that era. Yeah.
Right. Right.
So that I do a lot. Yeah. I listen to all kinds of music. Yeah.
So nowadays, due to social media,
Uh,
every music, every song is on reels, right?
right.
So, does it help you as a singer or composer to, manage your talent or showcase your talent, or it's an hindrance that you have to be into that particular box and to go trending on this?
Uh, it's a very like a it's a very nuanced situation. It's not so this or that.
Mhm.
Um, First of all, the song that you're making, or if you're recording it, or you're singing it, you can't be making it in a way that अच्छा ये trend करेगा कि ये ये ना reel में बजना चाहिए.
Right.
That can't be the purpose of creating it.
Right.
So I think we don't start with that. While you're recording it, um, yeah, you get some sort of sense that yeah, this tune is really nice. The lyrics are really nice. Like, I mean, the first time I heard Kalank, I just knew that this was a song that is timeless.
Right.
So you can sense that. But whether it becomes a hit or not, that no one can say.
Right. Of course.
And probably that should not be on your mind while you're working on it,
Right. Right.
because it stops you from expressing limitlessly. It stops you from thinking of what the song can be.
Right.
Also feeling it.
Limits you in,
Exactly,
yeah.
and you know what? You're in the studio. Have fun. I think that's one thing I do. I really make that day count. I really have fun in the studio. And uh, after that, it's yours. Frankly speaking, we finish the song, वो हमारा नहीं होता है. आप लोग का होता है. आप उसको
पसंद करो ना
पसंद
पसंद
करो
करो
ना
या
पसंद करो, जो भी करो. अब ये now the ball is in your court.
Yeah.
So then obviously you can't do much about it. But um, yeah, like Tere Hawale was something which is very special for me, very spiritual. And when it came out, I think it was quite a lull. But then suddenly people started to like it and and really connect with it.
Right.
On their own, with taking their own
Right.
time.
Right. Right. Yeah.
No one forced them to do
Right.
it.
Right.
So that then you feel no, there's space for good music. There's space for, and when people like it on their own, it stays with them.
Right. For a longer time, apart from that, reel, one reel is
Ha.
trending again, the other will come. It just changes
So
every
it's
day.
better to just enjoy yourself. If you enjoy yourself, I think then the audience will also enjoy it. So that's something which I feel. उसके अलावा और कुछ I don't think much. No.
Perfect. Do you have any sort of, messages or, tips for, people who want to take up singing professionally?
Tips for being a good singer, yeah, that I can that I can give some by virtue of experience that learn music. I think we always um, think about people who are running the country, be it corporates, be it government. I mean, we always want educated people running the country. So, but we don't have educated musicians doing music. I think that's a very big, like a vacuum So it's very necessary to have that. And you know what? It might seem, why should one learn music? Because इसे गाने में कुछ उसकी जरूरत तो नहीं होती है, ऐसे बिना सीखे भी गाया जा सकता है.
ऑटो ट्यून
Because
लगा के
see, it's not just about auto tune. Also about the way you sing it.
right.
There are little small things you can do that can really enhance the song.
Right.
That can only come when you learn.
Exactly.
And learning means you keep learning all through your life.
Of course.
Because you run out of ideas at one point, and then again you need to. So, learning music is important. It's something that when you get into the habit, you will see what it can do for you. It really opens up your mind to so many possibilities. Do definitely listen to a lot of different music. Don't have a closed mind on that. Because music is really changing and transformations happening one to the next. So have that open mind and have an open mind to failures.
Yeah.
That it's is not important. All bad.
Of course.
Failures are not bad. Yeah.
So what do you think about our Hyderabad's music scene, be it Tollywood or independent music?
Great. I think it's a great time for all forms of music that's happening right now. People who are doing film music, people who are doing indie music, people who are doing any form of regional music. I think now the language barrier, everything is gone. Like there are people who don't understand Telugu or Tamil or Kannada or Malayalam, but are grooving to the songs because.
Yes.
So I think music really has
transcends boundaries
over those boundaries so easily, and I think that's one way to really unify India. I think if something can make that happen, it's music. Yeah.
Great. So what else is coming up from your end? What are your songs?
There's one song tomorrow that's releasing for Vicky and Vidya Kavuwala video. That's tomorrow. So I'm excited about that. I hope you like it.
Right. So we are at the end of the interview and we would definitely like you to sing at least. Please.
क्या सुनना है?
पहले तो देवरा वाला सॉन्ग अभी.
अच्छा पहला.
वही है.
अच्छा वही है.
वही पहला है.
वही सुनना है.
उसके बाद वो मर्जी. We are here as the audience. Of course, anyone would love to hear you sing.
Oh, okay. Okay. చుట్టమల్లే చుట్టేస్తాంది తుంటరి చూపు ఊరికే ఉండదు కాసేపు అస్తమానం నీ లోకమే నామై మరచు చేతనైతే నువ్వే నన్నాకు చుట్టమల్లే చుట్టేస్తాంది చుట్టేస్తాంది చుట్టమల్లే చుట్టేస్తాంది చుట్టమల్లే చుట్టేస్తాంది తుంటరి చూపు ఊరికే ఉండదు కాసేపు.
Lovely. Any other song you want to sing for us?
Tell me.
You tell me. We are all ears right now. We are having a private concert.
इश्के ख्वाब ख्वाब सा है मेरा बेहिसाब सा है तेरे लफ्ज चूम लूं मैं उर्दू की किताब सा है महता चलिया तेरी ओर तेरा चलिया है जोर तेरी होई मैं यार बे बुले आए संसार में.
Lovely. Thank you.